Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Welcome to a new week here on the JASMY price set. Over the weekend, it was very chaotic for the JASMY price set. The bulls and the bears were in a full-fledged war because we were seeing some very interesting things happening. Let me give you a glimpse of what was happening right there. You could say that if you were trading, you would anticipate this to be a double bottom kind of a thing. Then the bears were like, no, you have to go down one more time. Then finally, I think that it's good because now we have somewhat of a triple bottom right there. And the good thing is that it seems like we're breaking above the resistance, as you can see right here, right around the 2.3 cents thereabout. You can see the price is actually peeping right above that resistance. So far so good. I think this is looking like a positive start to the week. Really no drama, no news. I mean, China was announcing tariffs obviously on the United States, but the market was pretty much saying, okay, no problem, it's all right, we can deal with that. So I think we are still looking forward for that V-shaped recovery. I know that it's taking longer than a lot of people anticipate, but I want to say that within all this chaos, the good thing is that the JASMY price that was holding a very key Fibonacci retracement support level, which I'll show you in a minute. If you grab your Fibonacci retracement tool from the very bottom right there until the initial rise that we were having after the whole crash, you can see that we held the 702 Fibonacci retracement level throughout all those first, second, and third trials. The bulls were very much defending this level strongly, right around 2.1 cents. So that is great news for the JASMY price set. So I mean, in a nutshell, we're looking to catapult our way at least towards something like 2.7, 2.8 cents thereabout, which is usually the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. I think you have that picture in mind. We can also take a look at the situation in a different lens altogether. Let me just explain that. But before we continue, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe because I do TA on JASMY and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me get back here to the 4-hourly time frame, and you can see that we can also look at this in the lens of a falling wedge. And we know that falling wedges are usually bullish patterns. They happen to get to the top of the falling wedge as the technical price target, and they do this with a very high degree of certainty, like around 70%. So that is great for JASMY because it means that that 2.7, 2.8 cents that we are looking to get to is something that is achievable. If you take a look at this, I mean, technically speaking, you could say that this was a fake out, as you can see that the wick was just pulling it all the way back down there. But the good thing is that the support level was holding, so this can actually be treated still as a technical back test, so that is still good. It's looking like slowly but surely we are working our way towards the upside. This is very important because, as I've been saying, that these are the signs of a V-shaped recovery, and we don't want to see this thing fail, because if it fails, that's not going to be looking too good for us actually. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few examples. I was giving the example of UX link in the last update that I was making on the JASMY price set, and you can see that it also had the same structure. Remember, I always say we have got a waterfall crash, then we have a recovery. A second test is usually higher than the first one, so you're looking to push higher. That's the same scenario that we have with JASMY. It's just that it's playing out a little bit longer than we would have liked too much. But if I am to zoom it in like this, you can also see maybe we are looking at this, then this is taking a little bit longer, right? But slowly but surely, I hope that we are working our way back to at least a Fibonacci retracement level, because a decision has to be made right there whether we're going to continue pushing or it's going to be a rejection. We're going to be going lower. So everything here needs to be seen, but what we need first is that recovery towards 2.8 cents, 3 cents. Then we can get very much serious to try and see what's what. I have been trading JASMY in our private group on the Discord, and yesterday I think I was opening 2 trades, one long position and one short position, which were all profitable. That's great. But I'm even thinking of opening another one, so I'll be announcing that in the private Discord group. I mean, if you want to be joining those trades, you can feel free to join the trading group via Patreon. The link will be somewhere there in the description or maybe the comment section. But whatever the case may be, here I think that the bulls are actually working very hard to try and fight the bears, but it's a very strong battle. So let's see what eventually happens right there. But overall speaking, a lot of people have got the worry of saying that are we in a bear market right now? And for sure, it feels like we are in a bear market because most altcoins haven't actually performed. I mean, if you look at JASMY, at least from its bear market lows, it has had something like, more than, I can say, 10x at this point right now. That's good. I mean, even with the recent 70% dump, it's still very much profitable according to where it was in the bear market. But a lot of altcoins are not like that. They actually haven't done anything at all. So that's why you see high levels of fears. But if you look at the total market cap of crypto, this is actually projected to be reaching something like $10 trillion. So in a market cap of crypto, which is $10 trillion, how much of market share is the JASMY price going to be taking? I think we are still headed higher. That's why I'm still very much bullish. I was also very much interested in knowing how JASMY is holding up versus Ethereum, because I think that sooner rather than later, the talk of town is going to be Ethereum. We see what is happening with ETFs. An example is that last week had $420 million in ETFs, whereas Bitcoin had 210. So it was actually performing double what BTC is doing. That's a very clear shift of what has been happening in the recent months and stuff like that. You have to follow that trend. But the thing here is that if JASMY has got a stronger chart than Ethereum, it probably means that it's better to hold JASMY. We're looking at JASMY outperforming Ethereum on a ratio of 1:5, right? The worst case scenario, meaning that we don't get into a new all-time high with this chart. We just head into a retracement level or something like that. That will be cool. Should we go into retracement level? That's too good for JASMY. I don't want to be too much crazy right at this point. So let's, leave it for now like this. But this was very surprising that throughout this whole dump, the JASMY price that has actually held very strongly versus Ethereum. That's really, really cool. We want to see something like this. Against BTC, it's holding still very well, but not as strong as it's holding against Ethereum. So yeah, JASMY is not yet dead in my opinion. I think money can still be made here, both trading wise as well as if you're just holding the JASMY price. That I still think that there is a chance in which the bull market is actually not yet over. We can talk about this thing actually tomorrow when we take a look at what it has been like in the past for us to say, you know what, this is lights out, the bull market is over, it's cancelled and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that video which is dropping tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then of course if you want to be joining that private Discord group, I think we only have 7 slots left, and after that I'm not going to be able to take any more people because I have to address each and every single person's needs, because we're doing live calls, DMs and stuff like that. So if there are too many people, I won't be able. So we have 7 slots left, and I think if you're interested, you have to do that before all those spots disappear real fast. See you. Bye-bye.